Hey fam, it is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm back today with another pick a card reading. I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that you all are just having such an amazing and such a blessed day. I'm doing well, a bit under the weather. However, I actually love doing tarot, so I definitely wanted to at least spend my time doing something that would make me happy, but at the same time would be very supportive for you all as well. So here I am. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, I would like to give you all a special welcome back. Okay, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button, join the fam today, because I promise that you will love it here. So, as you have already seen, the question that we are asking Spirit today is, what would it be like to date your crush or your new love interest? Okay. What would it be like to date your crush or your new love interest? And this is actually a follow up reading to the What is the 411 about your crush reading that I did. I want to say like maybe last week or the week before. I don't remember. But I do remember that I wanted to do a follow up reading. So if you all have someone on your mind that you like or that you are interested in and you want to just understand, okay, what would it actually be like to be in a relationship with them, then stay tuned. If not, y'all already know I have over 300 videos now on this channel. So there's so many different readings that you can actually get into that could help you in your personal circumstance or situation right now. So yes, if you are new to pick a card readings and you don't really know how this reading goes, you can take a look at the 3 different pile options that you have in front of you. So for pile 1, we have the Ethereal Visions Luna Edition Tarot with the Rose Quartz Crystal. For pile 2, we have the Final Rose Tarot with the Citrine Crystal. And then for pile 3, we have the Mystic Mondays Tarot with the Amethyst Crystal. So pause the video right now if you need to. Take a look at the 3 different pile options. And then you're going to go to the description box, scroll down to the timestamps, and click the timestamp or the timestamps that correlate with the reading or the readings that you would like to listen to, and I will see you there. All right, my pile 1 people, if you chose the Ethereal Visions Luna Edition Tarot with the Rose Quartz Crystal, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But of course, if you are new, I just want to say welcome. And if you are returning, I want to give you all a special welcome back. And I just want to continue to thank you all for just being so amazing and for being so beautiful. So thank y'all so much. I really do enjoy engaging with you all. I enjoy creating content for y'all. And I'm just going to continue to keep showing up and doing my best. So thank y'all. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today. And also make sure you check out all of the links in the description box as well. There's so many links there that you can, of course, explore. There are so many different ways in which you can support this channel. But of course, the best way that you can support this channel is by simply subscribing, which is free. And when you subscribe, it just helps to push my readings, even my channel, into the algorithm so that, we can actually grow and that more people are tuning in. So yes, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, it's free. But let's go ahead and get started, y'all. The question that we're asking Spirit today is, what would it be like to date your crush? In addition to this tarot deck, I have some oracle decks over here. Whenever I choose like more than like 2 or 3 oracle decks, I'm like, this could potentially be a long reading because your girl is a yapper. Okay, but let's go ahead and get started. And I'm just gonna, maybe use some oracle decks, maybe use all. Let's see how it goes. All right, so we have the King of Wands. We also have the Temperance card that came out, and we have the Lovers here. So the first question that I essentially wanted to ask is like, what is the potential chemistry between you and your crush? as far as, you all being in a relationship with each other. And I feel like the chemistry is going to be very balanced between the both of you. I feel like it's going to be a proper balance between love and lust as well. So there's going to be passion here. There's going to be passion, but I'm just picking up that you and the individual that's on your mind are very mature. So you could be older in age or just someone that has a lot of wisdom as well. And same thing with the person that's on your mind. I feel like this individual that's on your mind is going to show you that they're interested, and they're going to show you that they are just assertive. They're going to show you, like, so I feel as though you're going to know that this individual is pursuing you. You're going to know that this person is interested, and you're going to know that they actually want to see where things go. They actually want to take the opportunity. Like, this is someone in which I don't feel as though you're going to have to beg. You ever been in a relationship where it's like you literally had to tell someone what you needed, tell someone what you wanted, and then it came to the point where it's like you had to beg for these things? It's like you're not going to really have to beg from this individual. I feel like they're a very mature person, and they're going to take it upon themselves to do what needs to be done. It's like someone who is a self-starter, or someone who is a leader, or someone who gets things done, like that type of individual. So yeah, I like this. I think that the chemistry between you all is going to be very like adventurous, and it's going to be focused on the possibilities of like what actually could happen. So it just seems as though this is someone who is ambitious, or I feel like the chemistry between you all is going to be ambitious. It's like you want the best. Both of y'all want the best. So the ways in which you actually relate to each other isn't going to be too limited. It's not going to be stuck in a box. It's going to be very unconventional and just out of the box, and focus more so on progression as opposed to just keeping things like where it's at. So I'm not going to tell you to just jump and let your guard down, but I just feel like you'll be surprised at how quickly you're actually able to relate to this person. You'll be surprised at how quickly things actually move along, because it's like you both are already mature and in a place to where things can go to the next level if that's what happens. So I just feel like the chemistry between you all is going to be very limitless. It seems like it's going to be very calming, very healing. I don't see too many issues or disruptions here. I just see things kind of moving along smoothly. And I just feel like it's the maturity aspect between the both of you. It's like you're at a place in your life right now, and so is this person, where they're able and you are able to make choices that are going to lead more so to your happiness. You're making choices that relate to your sense of harmony, to your sense of balance. I feel like the both of you are going to be in a place to where you're able to navigate challenges. There's going to be a fine emotional balance here, because it's going to be very passionate too, okay? It's going to be passionate too, but it's going to be a very fine emotional balance where like it seems like things actually work. Things actually do work. I feel like you and this person are definitely going to be communicating a lot, or maybe you've already started communicating with this person. I feel like this individual is probably the one that reached out to you and was just like trying to talk to you, and you're just like, who, me? Like, that's just what I'm picking up. It's like that kind of energy, because they're assertive. This person knows what they want. They know what they want. But yes, there's going to be love and lust here, because even when I look at the lovers reminds me of just like that primal attraction and chemistry. It's just like undeniable. It's like when you see someone that that person's sexy, and it's just like you're just so drawn to that person, because it's just like, nah, you sexy, and it's something about you that just is so magnetic. So that's kind of what's going on. It's like that. It's just like recognizing someone, and just, for lack of better terms, it's like a love at first sight type of thing, but it's just so primal. Like, so it's undeniable. The chemistry and attraction between the both of you is very undeniable. It's undeniable on your part, and it's undeniable on that person's part as well. So definitely very good chemistry between the both of you. It's very calming. It's very healing. It's very rejuvenating. I just feel like, what I heard was parched. Okay. So if you've been a bit thirsty, you've been a bit thirsty, you wanted to excel, you just wanted to breathe and relax. I feel like you can actually do that. So I'm letting you know that, but of course, I always will caution people and be like, you know what, just keep your guard up for a little bit. Don't just be all the way vulnerable yet. Get to know this person, but I feel like it's going to be very easy to be vulnerable with them because they're mature. So we have here the Page of Cups. Let's see what we have. We have Justice. And we also have the King of Pentacles. So your relationship is definitely going to progress in a very good way, okay? In a very healthy way. I feel like there is a curiosity between the both of you right now. It's something that you're definitely exploring. I think this person definitely has you on their mind a lot of the time. They're definitely in their imaginative headspace about the possibilities of what could be. And I also feel like you're doing something to this person, you're doing something to this person where it's like they're kind of softening up, it's like this person, the way they present themselves could be very like, I don't know why I heard the word headstrong. They could be very headstrong, very decisive, like, even someone on the outside where people might look at them and think, oh, like that's a mean person or something, but it seemed like you're softening up this individual. They're just having a lot of ruminating thoughts about you, daydreams, visions about you, and they want to act on those things. They want to act on those things. But yes, your relationship is definitely going to progress. It seems like it's really progressing from, liking someone, there being an interest in someone, into, of course, something a lot much more serious. So I just feel like this connection is going to go from, how you all are right now. Of course, you can be getting to know this person, to, of course, Justice, which could talk about legal matters and marriage, and then moving on to the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is definitely really good husband material. Okay. Or if you're asking about a woman, then it's, just flip it. This could be really good wifey material. Or if you are a male, then it'll at least let the potential of where you can actually develop yourself and your character into, because the King of Pentacles is a very responsible and also very dependable archetype. Like, this is someone who has the capability to provide because, he has put in a lot of skin in the game. He has a lot of experience. This is someone who's very resilient, someone who is persevering, someone who has endured, and now they're able to take care of their family. They're able to take care of the community. They're able to focus on higher level concepts because, quite frankly, they have the experience and they also have the material stability to focus on those things. So this is amazing. I just feel like you all would be creating some type of legacy together. You would be creating that. There is a possibility for marriage here as well. So this is amazing. I feel like this is going to be a relationship that is going to be based on integrity, is going to be based on honesty, is going to be based on fairness. I feel like you and this individual would be able to compromise with each other. There's going to be communication here. I feel like there's just all around love here. There's all around love. I feel like you all are going to be very emotionally tapped in, to the needs, wants, and desires of the other person. So that's definitely amazing. It seems as though you and this individual will have a very strong, like, psychic or telepathic communication, to where the other person doesn't even have to say anything, but you automatically know what is going on or what they need, or so it seemed like there's going to be a proper reciprocation here between the both of you. I feel like you and this individual are going to be able to make really good and positive decisions for your relationship that benefit everybody. So there's a lot of harmony here. There's a lot of equity here, as far as like you being able to fill in their weaknesses, any gaps in their weaknesses, and them being able to do the same thing for you. So this is the type of relationship where it's like, they're going to have your back and you're going to have their back as well. So I feel like this is going to be a very compromising, honest, integritous, very highly communicative type of relationship. And I also feel like you all will be very set up as far as when it comes to as far as when it comes to your finances. Like, you're going to be good when it comes down to financial matters. You're going to have literally everything that you need. So I definitely love this about the both of y'all. It just seems as though it's going to evolve into just something so amazing. You will be able to create a sense of legacy and permanence within your own family structure if you do decide that you would like to get married to this person. And I also feel like there's going to be a lot of providing that's going on, whether you're providing and assisting this person, supporting them, or whether they're doing the opposite, where they're doing that for you as well. So, yeah, this is amazing. I also have here the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. So, the individual on your mind that you could be asking about could be an Aries. They could be a Gemini. They could be a Gemini, or you could as well. What else do I see here? I see Pisces. I see Libra. What else do we have? We have Taurus. And then even with the Queen of Cups, we have Scorpio. So look, y'all could be any of those signs, okay? Or even Sagittarius. We got Sagittarius here as well. Y'all could be any of those signs. Those are the immediate ones that I see. But yes, even here with the Queen of Cups, it seems as though you'll have a very caring and empathetic connection, okay? Because the Queen of Cups is like that. This is a very caring, loving, empathetic type of energy. It's like you actually both want to be able to please each other. So it's just, this is a nice relationship that you all could potentially have. It's just going to be so like loving, so loving. And it's like you're not going to get too caught up with the weaknesses of things. I just feel like there's some type of love here, and just like an unconditional love, to where it's like, I just hear this person saying like, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. Like, I'm going to take that load off of your back, or, you saying that to this person as well. So it's just a very reciprocal connection. Like, it is a very simplistic connection. It's not complicated. It's not extra. It's just very simple. Like, I love you. You love me. I'm going to do this for you. I'm willing to do this for you. You're willing to do this for me. Like, it's just a very equitable and reciprocal relationship. But yes, very caring, very loving. I feel like the both of you will be able to communicate things to each other in just a very open and loving way. Even if there are things that you disagree on, you will still be able to find points of, what can I say? Even if you disagree, you'll still be able to, it's like you won't be so quick to want to burn that bridge, because you know that the love is there. Okay. And you would have the evidence of that being there as well. So let's see what else. Let's get into the challenges. Like, what challenges might you face? Yeah, it's like you would just be providing for each other in different ways that may not be equal, but I keep saying equitable, which is nice. So everyone has their own strength, or they have their own contribution that they can actually bring to the table. It's not just one person doing everything. There's a need for you as well. Because like, if you're a woman or a female in this situation, it's like the type of love that you will be able to provide to this person is just going to be so nurturing. It's going to give them the ability to go out into the world and to accomplish what they need to. And in return, what they receive from their business or what they receive from their enterprise, they're going to come back and invest that back into you as well. So it's just proper investment going both ways. And I really like it because oftentimes it's like people get into relationships and they don't want to provide anything or bring anything to the table, or they feel like, oh, we got to be 50-50. Like, we got to pay, you got to pay half the bills, I got to pay half the bills. But there's other aspects of a relationship that need to be enriched as well, not just the financial aspect and part about it. So all right, let's see what the potential challenges are. I feel like I should have a whole podcast episode on 50-50 relationships. All right, so we have Nine of Pentacles. We also have the Hermit. And let's see what else. Okay, yeah. So the both of you are just kind of doing your own thing at this point in time. It seems like the both of you are very independent. You're self-sufficient. Y'all have your own things going on. You have your own businesses going on, or you're working a really good job. You're able to provide for yourself, which is amazing. And I also feel like the both of you have a good idea of who you are as people. Like, that's where the maturity aspect comes into it. Like, the both of you are very wise in your own ways. You have life experience. You have a certain sense of self-awareness. You've done the introspection that you need. You are insightful. You are someone who is always focused on, seeking the truth. You're always thinking. And so is this individual as well. The both of you are literally always thinking. Now, the issue is that both of you are going to have to learn how to create an interdependent relationship, because y'all are both mature. You actually don't need this person for anything. Okay. You don't need them and they don't need you. So there really isn't a sense of codependency going on. But because you're so independent and so are they, it's going to be very easy for you to get into that headspace of thinking like, oh, well, I don't really need this relationship, or I can kind of do my own thing. So you're going to have to figure out how you can actually merge your life and your ambitions, things that inspire you, your goals, your desires. You're going to have to figure out how you can merge that together with this person and create an interdependent connection, because this isn't a codependent connection. So the things that you have done in the past within other relationships that led to a certain level of toxicity, is like, that's not being done here. So it's just kind of figuring out how to relate to this person, how to develop a sense of partnership with them, despite the fact that you actually don't need them for nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't need them and they don't need you. So it's going to be a little bit easy for you to say, okay, I can do my own thing. It's going to be easy, especially if there are, disagreements and things that come up. It's always going to be a thought that, I don't really need you. Like, I don't really have to be here. So essentially the challenge is choosing to be in this partnership, choosing to be in this relationship. And it's going to be an everyday thing for you, because you could do your own thing and so could they. So you're going to have to choose to be here. Like, you're not here because there's some type of need and void in your life that this person has to fill, and vice versa. You're here because you're choosing to be here. So it's just always about keeping that choice at the forefront of your mind, because it's easy for you and it's easy for this person to be like, well, F it, I'm about to go do me. Okay. It's easy for that to happen. It's easy for you to say, oh, I need space, I need to step back. And also, that could be another challenge here as well, is not communicating where you do need space. Okay. Not communicating that, because come on, like, no matter how much you could love someone, maybe you need alone time for that day, or you need to take 2 days to yourself. So it's all about being able to communicate that as well, communicating when you need space. So yeah, y'all just are going to have to choose, because it's easy. Okay. And I also feel like this relationship, like I said, it seems like it's gonna move quickly, because it is easy. It's like you're getting to know this person from a mature standpoint and everything is going well. So I would say another challenge, of course, is just going to be about pumping the brakes and taking your time, because like I said, is you might want to let your guard down really, really fast, because it seems like this could potentially be the one for you. I'm not going to hold you. We have justice here. The King of Pentacles, at least you know you're going to be provided for. You know, at least they know that you're gonna give love, and there's never going to be an absence of that. At least they know that you're a safe space, which is nice. So it's like you both literally have what the other person needs, quite frankly, needs and wants. So it's going to be easy for this thing to move very quickly. But I would just say pump the brakes, okay? You don't have to be 100% hesitant on, not moving forward. But all I'm saying is just pump the brakes and take things as slowly as possible so that you ensure that you are completely aware of, just what you're signing up for when it comes down to this individual. So, yeah. Y'all both really, it's funny because y'all actually don't need each other for nothing. Like, y'all are actually pretty good on your own. But I think that's how relationships should really actually be, where it's like you're not with this person because it's some type of codependent thing that's going on. You're with this person because you're choosing to be. So you just have to make that choice every day. That's all I'm telling you. Because it's easy to be like, well, I'm about to go do me. It's very easy. So let's see what else we have here with the Energy Oracle in terms of your relationship. And we have here victory. I love this for you. It seems like this is going to be a very successful relationship. And that's kind of what I picked up anyway. Very successful. And I also feel as though, the both of you will be getting a lot of attention. You be getting a lot of attention and also a lot of admiration. And I love it. I love it, especially if you've had a string of bad relationships and this person has had a string of bad relationships as well. Seeing this victory card is just really good. When I split the deck, I also see hostility. So what I will say is the best thing that you can do is to protect your relationship and to invite the people that you trust, and hopefully they invite the people that they trust into the relationship, and you're not just having any random person in your business, okay? But even then, it's like you're gonna have to defend your relationship because this is gonna be a really successful relationship. So, defend it. You don't really want people in your business and potentially trying to break y'all up because they're hating and because they're jealous. So yeah, that's something that you need to do if you want to avoid potential heartbreaks. Then just don't let other people be in your business like that. That's all I'm saying. Don't let other people be in your business, especially people that you don't trust. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Like, from my experience, I had a really good connection with someone, but they allowed their friends to be in the business, and that ended up ruining things. So, protect the connection, and I think you will be just fine. So let's see what else we have here with the Divine Feminine Oracle. Aww. We have happiness, and we also have irreplaceable. I love this. Like, I love this for y'all. Like, this is so sweet. This is just so sweet. Like, it's just self-explanatory. Happiness here with the Sun card. I love it. Like, it's just a very bright type of energy. Like, just seeing that card just brightened me up on the inside. Okay, I felt that. And then we also have irreplaceable. So it just seems as though this will be one of those connections that might be once in a lifetime. Okay. Or it's like, even if you decided to not move all the way forward with this person up to marriage, it's like, I just feel like this is someone that you will never forget because the relationship was just good, and they'll never forget you either. Like, you might not find anything else like that. Like, this individual could potentially be the one that got away if you don't proceed and take the connection serious. They could potentially be the one that got away. So how many times have you all experienced that? Like, the one that got away with it's like you're not being the one that got away, they're the one that got away. Like, how many of y'all experienced that? Okay, because I had never experienced that. For real, I never did. So let's go ahead and move on to the romance angels cards. I'm gonna get y'all a romance angel, and we just gonna close up this reading for today. I hope that you all enjoyed this. Okay, we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. That's amazing. So you probably already been asking for this person, okay? And now here they are. At least they're in the King of Wands energy, okay? At least they're in the King of Wands energy, like someone who has the ability to see an opportunity and to take it. It's like they don't really need too much convincing, okay? Then we also have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So this is nice. This is nice because you all could potentially have some trust issues with not wanting to open up. But like I said, this connection is going to be so easy. Like, it's going to be easy for you to open up. So, you know, have your boundaries. Like I keep telling you, have your boundaries. But at the same time, it's like, at least you know that this is a safe person that you can get to know. And then, yeah, we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. That's exactly what is going to happen. So I'm happy for you. I'm not going to hold you. I'm happy. Like, I'm happy. So I'm going to leave this right here, y'all. I definitely hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope it made sense. And definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Be blessed, fam. All right, my pile two people. If you chose the Final Rose Tarot with the citrine crystal, then I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But of course, I would like to say welcome again to all of the new viewers and to all of my lovely returning subscribers. I want to give you all a special welcome back and just continue to express my gratitude and just love for just everything that you all have been doing. I look forward to continuing to post more readings, to create more content. And I'm just excited because y'all are so amazing. And honestly, y'all make me want to continue to keep coming back and posting readings, even at times where I feel like I'm out of it. I just know that I'm here for a reason, for a purpose, and you all really do truly support me. So it really does help to show up. Okay, it helps. It helps. So within that being said, y'all, thank you. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today. I promise that you will love it here. And make sure to check out the links in the description box as well. So there are numerous links there. You know, click around, get nosy, get to know me. But at the same time, you can also support this channel. But the best way to support this channel is through subscribing, which is completely free. So even if you're not able to join my channel memberships, to enroll in my Tarot 101 course, to book a personal reading, or even to donate, then the best thing that you can do is actually subscribe, because it helps to push my videos into the algorithm. So yes, let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Okay. Enough with the intro. Let's get started. The question that we're asking Spirit today is, what would it be like to date your crush or love interest? Okay, because some of y'all, you probably grown and sexy and you thinking to yourself, I don't have a crush, it's a love interest. Okay, so I made sure to put that in there for you all as well. For the grown and sexy people. But if you just like, it's a crush, I'm not saying you're not grown and sexy. I'm just saying, okay? Just saying. It's like when you get older, instead of calling that person your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you're like, oh, that's my partner. That's my life partner, you know? So, hey, all right. Let's get started. Let's get started. All right, so this actually isn't the first card that came out, but it is the Magician. So we have the Magician here, and we also have the Four of Wands. What else do we have here? Okay, so we have some good chemistry between the both of you. The first question I was asking is, what is the potential chemistry between you and your crush or new love interest? And it's pretty good. It seems like you and this person are going to have like many things in common. It seems like this is one of those situations where, you know, you're friends with this individual and you just become even closer to them, or you become better friends. It's like, even if this is someone that you don't really know and you're getting to know, then I feel as though you will have a lot of fun in that process of getting to know this person. There's going to be a lot of social interactions here. There's going to be a lot of different fun activities and things that you can actually do with this person. There's going to be a lot of laughter. It seems like there's going to be a lot of celebration, even celebrating success. So it seems like this is a milestone. You know, a milestone where it's like actually meeting somebody that you like and you know that that person likes you. It seems like it's a major milestone. So, hey, I'm not mad at you because it's crazy people out here, okay? They're crazy AF. So for you to be able to find someone, or for that person to find you, and it's just like you click and you get along and you're friends, is giving me the vibe of like friends and lovers, you know, or friends and it turns to love. It's like that's a really nice feeling. So I like that between for y'all, you know, between the both of you and this person. I really do like that there's going to be a camaraderie. You can actually build a rapport with this individual. This is someone that you can be with through the ups and the downs. So that's how your chemistry is going to be. It seems like you all are kindred spirits. It just seems like you and this person click. So the chemistry is going to be kind of like automatic in that way. But I definitely want to say that it seems like it's something that you both are properly investing into, or this is just what you actually really wanted. So it's definitely interesting because it's like you both manifested each other, you know, just through your visualizations, through the things that you say that you wanted. Maybe others of you all are journalists. You know, why I say journalists? Yo, I'm done. Like, you all could be people that like to journal. So you're always constantly writing down like what you want, you know, even what you want out of a partner, what you want your dream life to be, your dream relationship to be like. And it's like this, it seems as though is a good manifestation of what your thoughts, what your desires are, what your hopes, what your wishes are. It's like a good manifestation of that. So, you know, you should definitely be proud of yourself. I want to give you a hand clap because you definitely are manifesting the partner of your dreams, and they're doing the same thing as well on the other end. So it just seems like it's going to work. It seems as though your chemistry is going to be very transcendental. So, it's giving like 5D, okay? It's giving like a higher dimension type of love and chemistry and relationship. So that's why I'm picking up like kindred spirits or even soulmates. It's gonna feel like, okay, I met a soulmate. And y'all know, like, we're gonna have multiple soulmates in a lifetime, you know, and some of your soulmates could even be friends, or some of your soulmates could be family members, you know. But this, as far as in a relationship sense, this is definitely a soulmate. So it's just gonna be a different level of intimacy here, you know, a different level of intimacy. But I really like the chemistry between the both of y'all. It's going to feel like home. This is someone that you're going to be very comfortable with, someone that you can talk to about a lot of things. Like I said, the ups and the downs. But because this is that type of I also heard ride or die. So because this is that type of person or relationship that's like a ride or die, like, not saying that like, oh, because ride or die has a negative connotation as well, but in the terms of, okay, this person is not just going to jump ship if things are not going right in your life, and vice versa. There's a mutual camaraderie and friendship here that you actually are going to care, that you actually will care, and this person will care to see things through with you, to move through hardships, to move through those times in which it could be very challenging or even very traumatic if you were to go through that by yourself. So yeah, I like the fact that with the ride or die aspect, it's like you're going to be experiencing just a lot of success. So this is that person that can be there to experience the success with you. You ever been in a relationship and it's like you don't even know that you're actually sleeping with the enemy. So if something bad happens to you, it's like behind the scenes they're actually very happy that something's bad is happening to you. You know, if something good is happening to you, it's like they're actually very jealous, or they're upset that something is good is happening for you. No, this is that person that is going to support you through the tough times and will support you through the great times as well. So your chemistry is very good, okay? It's compatible here, okay? It's compatible between the both of you, and you both know what you want. So I just feel as though you're both willing to equally contribute towards the connection, or you're both going to be getting what you want out of the other person, which I think is good. Okay, I think is really good. So how would your relationship progress? Okay, how would your relationship progress? We have the Queen of Pentacles. We also have the hot seat. I believe the hot seat is, I believe it's Justice. Yep, the hot seat is Justice. And then on the bottom of the deck, we also have the Limo, and that is the Chariot. Okay, I love this. I definitely do. Your relationship is definitely gonna progress with this individual. It's like you go from being friends, getting to know this person, and then things just kind of take off. Okay, things just kind of take off. But yeah, there's a possibility for marriage here as well. In this pile, I feel like this relationship is going to be a very like dependable relationship. It's going to be very reliable. um it's going to be, both of you will get your, like I said, both of you are going to get your needs met here. It's going to be a very honest connection, very integritous type of connection, very fair connection. It's going to be a connection in which, just taking it back, you will be able to move through the tough times. I feel like this is the connection that you've always needed and you've always wanted. Like I said, the connection of your dreams. And I like it because I just feel like this person is not just going to leave you when it's tough times. I don't think that this person is going to do that. I feel like this connection is just one of those wishes like that are just going to be fulfilled in your life. So if you ever felt like love wasn't for you, or you just felt like you could never meet the right person, it's like, nah, that's not happening here. I like the fact that this relationship is really just going to inspire faith within you. I feel like you're really going to understand what faith is. You're going to understand what having hope is, and just even positive expectation. I feel like this is going to be a very healing connection for you as well. It's going to make up for everything that you have experienced in the past. That's the type of relationship that this is going to be. And also vice versa for this individual as well. It's going to make up for their past as well. So I love this. I feel like if you all never saw yourselves as being like domesticated, let me not say domesticated, but as far as like not just out here doing what you want, like you actually have to take care of a home, you have to take care of kids, you take care of your partner. It's like if you never really saw yourself doing that, then I mean, look, things change. Things change because I really do see you being the person that is going to have a home. You're going to have a sense of stability and security. And I see you being a mother if you're not already a mom. I see that. So there's the possibility of children here as well. It's just a possibility of more of a serious connection, like you actually establishing a home and family. So it's really nice. And also the relationship, as far as material wise, like there is going to be some stability and some security here. And I love the fact that you and this person are literally going to be on the same page, which is nice. It's like not one person fighting the other, or, just not on the same page about what you want out of life, what you want to do. Nah, y'all are definitely going to be on the same page. And because you're on the same page and you want the same things, your relationship is going to progress. Your relationship is going to progress, like no hesitation at all. So that's really nice. That is really nice. Like you and this person are just going to have, especially if you decide to get married and to build a house, a home, it's like you're literally going to have like just a comfortable and loving home space. I just feel like when people come into your space, they're just going to be like, wow, this is just a nice home. Like they'd be like, wow, this is a nice home. Like this is a nice relationship. Like there's going to be so much comfort here, like emotional comfort, and even just living a comfortable life based off of the material resources that is in the relationship. So you and this person, the type of relationship that y'all can have is like all of your bills and things are going to be taken care of. I just heard the word autopilot. So it's like all your bills is going to be taken care of. You're never going to go without. Things are always going to run smoothly, which is nice. That's so nice, y'all. We also have here the King of Mirrors. So we have the King of Mirrors is the King of Swords. The King of Mirrors is actually the King of Swords, and just backing up that Libra energy here as well. So y'all, the connection that y'all can have, like, or at least the type of relationship or where it's going to progress, is just going to be a very higher level type of connection. Okay, because I'm already picking it up, like this is one of those like relationships that is being manifested in a 5D, and it really does present itself as manifested into the 3D, which is nice. So that's already a higher level. Okay, you being a soulmate with this person, that's a higher level type of relationship. It's not just any random person that isn't assigned to you in your destiny and you just hooking up with them. Like, this is a important person to your life, and you are an important person to their life. But this is also higher level in the other aspect of just the communications that you all will be having with each other, and the the social interactions that you all will be having. Like, you're actually going to be talking about concepts that really will help to make a relationship work, like loyalty, trust, commitment, respect. Okay, respect is a major one. Respect. And what else is important? Well, I think I said integrity already. So yes, it's like you all will be talking about like very important things, not just superficial aspects, because the connection, it could be superficial if you're friends, because sometimes people think like, oh well, maybe we can just be friends with benefits. And it's like, nah, that's a bit superficial. It's not really leading to anywhere. It just seems like the type of communications that you all will be having will just be challenging, but in a good way, because it just seems like you and this person are going to always be challenging the other person to be their best. Okay, to really be their best. So I love it. I feel like your relationship is gonna become very disciplined. I feel like things are going to work, if that makes sense. It's like things are going to work. They're not going to be too unpredictable. And I just feel like there's an openness when it comes to communication here, where I feel like you and this person will be able to separate your emotions from what needs to logically happen. Okay, what needs to practically happen to help your relationship as well as your home life work. So I love this. It seems like you and this person are going to be very dynamic. And I also feel like this is the person where you can actually go into business with, that. Like, this is the individual who will be able to separate, like, okay, yeah, we're married, but we also got business to do. But they're not going to get too caught up in, oh, just the business aspect of it. They're going to remember like, oh yeah, we are married, So I like it. It seems like it's a very dynamic relationship. It seems like y'all will be able to get a lot accomplished together. And yeah, even just celebrating a lot of major milestones and just a lot of success and achievement and just goal attainment. It's here. So I just feel like this relationship is going to be whatever y'all want to make it. But it seems as though you're using your free will and thought to make it something that is worth being a part of. Okay, making it something that is going to be long lasting, making this something that's going to be very long term. So that's amazing. On the bottom of the deck here, I see Destiny, and the Destiny card is actually the Wheel of Fortune. So I love this. I just feel like if you've been dealing with some unfavorable characters in your dating history, like, I just love the fact that this is going to be that relationship, like I said, that is going to literally change your life. It's going to change your life, and it's going to help you to grow, and it's literally going to make up for what you have experienced in the past. If you so choose to move forward with this individual, it's going to make up for what you've experienced in the past. So, and then when I see Destiny, it also makes me think about expansion as well. Like I said, this is definitely someone that you can expand with. There's a lot that you can do. Like, it's just really up to what you all want to manifest for yourself. But the both of you seem to be very powerful as far as within your own personal power. So all you're really doing is finally being yourself with another person that accepts you, and of course them being able to do the same thing with you, like, and then you accepting them, because you see each other as equals, you see each other as comrades, you're building up this really good friendship rapport with them. So you care and they care too. So I love it. I love it. I mean, and people say that all the time, that you should be friends with the person that you're in a relationship with, because I feel like when you're friends with that person, the respect is there. Like, I feel like the respect is there instead of you like just trying to jump into a connection with an individual. But yeah, so what challenges or obstacles might the both of you face? We have a Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this card talks a lot about just being very cautious or not really wanting to take risks. But even within the context of the imagery here, we see possessive. So it's going to be easy to be possessive over this individual and for them to be possessive over you, because it's like you're the one that they want, okay? And they're the one that you want. So it's going to be easy to like want to be all up under this person, okay? And just be possessive. It's going to be easy for that to happen. So, just give this person space and take your space when you need it. Take your space when you need it. We also have here with the Nine of Roses, and this is also the Nine of Wands. So, I mean, there could be some issues here with, I feel like it's more so like sheltering yourself away from the world. So just don't be afraid to go out and experience the world, even though you have your person. It's like, don't be afraid to go out. And it's not like saying, oh, you're trying to go out with other people or anything like that, or you're trying to, just be sneaky and shady. That's not what I'm saying. But it's like, don't shut out the other people in your life that means something to you. You know how like some people are, where it's like they get into a relationship and then they start forgetting about their friends, and then they start forgetting about their family, and then that's just what they do when they get into relationships. And then when they get out of relationships, that's when they want to be in their friend's face. And so just continue to enhance and nurture the connections that are around you, just not only with this person, okay? So don't leave out the other people that are around you. It's easy to want to just focus solely on this, and yeah, you're going to be building up a family with this person, a house, a home, all of these amazing things, but you still have other people that should be focusing on enriching those connections as well. Because if anything was to happen with this individual, then at least you know that you have support and you have people that love you, that can be there for you. So don't be too like overly dependent on this person or this relationship. Yeah, just be willing to at least try to trust, okay? Be willing to trust, because it's very easy for something to be going so right that in the back of your head, you're thinking about the other shoe dropping, okay? Potentially. So be open to trusting. You might have to just let your guard down, let your defenses down, especially because typically with the Nine of Wands, it will let me know that, okay, there's some hurt that you've experienced in the past. So do your best to try to take things slowly, and even for this person as well. Like anything that I'm saying for you, it's about the relationship in general as well. So, the both of you would definitely have to trust, okay? You would have to trust. You really would have to, and just exhibit a sense of emotional openness. But because there's a friendship here, you will be able to communicate these things openly. So that's why it's good to have a friendship where it's mutual respect, because oftentimes when it's like, oh, you're approaching someone and it's like strictly like, oh, I'm approaching you directly for love and relationship, it's like people, they try to cover things up. They don't try to show who they are, who they really truly are. And they don't try to talk about certain things because they're just so concerned with the love aspect and everything going right. But if you keep it real and authentic and you're just yourself and you get to know this person from that standpoint, you can get more out of the connection that way. You're not focused on, oh, things just have to be perfect. But if things do progress well, then it's like, at least you know, like, okay, things are progressing well with my friend. Like, things are progressing well with my partner. So I would always encourage anyway, like, get to know that person first as a friend and not just trying to jump straight to love or jump straight to the bedroom, So yeah. Don't be too possessive over this individual. Like, and if you feel like they're being possessive over you at a certain point in time, then you just gotta let them know, like, look, we're both two independent people and we both have our own free will. I feel like you and this person can both be like free spirits. That's something I'm picking up as well. Like, so you like adventure and you also like to manifest things for your life. So, your life is always changing, and sometimes people end up going down two separate different paths because their life just changed and evolved. So you have to be open and okay with something like this happening. Okay, you have to respect that person enough as an individual and vice versa, so that you all have the space to grow and to continue to keep developing. Because the best thing is really having a friend and being able to evolve with that connection as life is going on, as you change, as they change. So you can never 100% just be like so possessive over someone. You got to give people space to grow and be. So let's see what else. So I think I got three cards here. All right, so another challenge that we have here is within the Four of Cups. Okay, I mean, it's definitely easy to be ungrateful. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's definitely easy to be ungrateful. It's easy to feel like there's something that is lacking. It's easy to feel like there's something that isn't good enough or you're not good enough. Like, it's definitely easy to feel like that because I feel like life is always going on, and there's always some type of challenge that is challenging you to grow and challenging you to progress. So don't ever get too comfortable. I feel like is what I want to say. Like, don't ever get too comfortable. I feel like you should count your blessings. Like, this is something that the both of you can do. There's just a huge sense of comfortability at home. So you never want to get like too comfortable in the sense that you're not continuously working on your connection. And you don't always want to get too comfortable thinking like, oh, that person's always going to be there and you always being there as well. So I feel like this is kind of going to keep you on your toes to want to do new and fresh things that enrich the connection or push it forward. Like, so you want to do new and fresh things. And I mean, this is a sexual, intimate message as well, but think about like even in the bedroom, it's like doing new and fresh things that, create some type of excitement and enthusiasm for the connection. So, you're going to do it in whichever way you want to do it, okay, as far as enriching your connection. But I feel like it could be where things become a bit too comfortable, they become a bit too monotonous because things are running smoothly as far as autopilot. Things are running on autopilot. So don't ever forget to try to do things to have fun with this person or, just do something different. You never want to get too comfortable and start getting bored and apathetic about this connection because remember, this is the connection that is going to make up for everything in the past. So you want to make sure that you are doing things to enrich it, okay, and them as well. So let's go ahead and move forward to the energy oracle and let's see what else we can get about your connection. Yeah, also with the King of Swords tends to sometimes be a bit detached, okay? A bit detached from emotions. So you're just going to have to find like a fine balance of that where it's like, okay, we're friends, but we also love each other. Like, you have to find a fine balance between that, if y'all get what I'm saying. Like, just so we keep the love fresh, we keep things sexy, we keep things exciting. It's not so, like I said, monotonous and just like a drone. It's just going on and on and on and on. So keep it fresh. Okay. Keep it fresh. All right, so we have cornucopia. I love this. This is just like increasing wealth, increasing value. I just I love this for y'all. It just lets me know that there's just going to be so many just unlimited opportunities and blessings for you all, and just things that you can do. Like, y'all are going to be a very successful couple. So if you decide to do something together business wise, it's like that's going to be very successful. Just having a really nice house, home, a nice car, like the ability to do a lot of amazing things. So I love this. I saw the cornucopia card and I literally could not contain myself, because it's nice. It's nice to know that you're never gonna go without. That you're gonna actually have more than you need. Okay, so this is an abundance of love. Okay, this is an abundance of money. This is an abundance of resources. So I could see how you might be like, nah, this my man or this my girl. I don't want you going nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could see how it could be like that, because it's like, things are working so well. But, you just have to let it go. Okay. Let it go. What will be, will be. And just trust that, if it's meant for you to be with this person, then y'all will continue to be with each other, continue to keep weathering storms together. So don't be too possessive. It's easy to be, because things are going to work. It's easy. But just respect each other as people, as independent free thinkers. But yeah, straightforward is literally just another confirmation of what I've said, as far as like your wish being fulfilled. So this the relationship you always wanted, so you might as well get into it. Get into it. Like, you've done a lot of work, especially when it's come down to your manifestations, writing down what you want, focusing on more so on what you want as opposed to what you don't want. And it's just like all of the seeds that you have planted are coming to fruition. So I love this. I love this. Like, y'all really struggled individually, like as individual people. It's like you really struggled in past relationships. So it's nice that this is the relationship that's gonna pay off for everything that you've been through and for everything that they've been through. Mhm. So here I see fantasize. Okay, so there's gonna be some sexual compatibility between the both of you. Like I said, you gotta keep things fresh. Okay, keep things fresh. So you definitely might have to, play into this person's fantasies, and them having to do the same thing for you as well. And then this happiness card came back out again, and this is definitely the sun. So, just having a very bright relationship, having a happy relationship, an optimistic relationship. We also have the Queen of Pentacles here. There's a marriage that's being indicated between the both of you if you decide that that's what you want to do, okay? Because it's always going to be your choice as well, as far as what you want to do. But even with the sun, oftentimes it can depict children. So there's another aspect of children. And like I said earlier in this reading, it's like, I didn't want to say domesticate in a way, but I'm just saying, if you know that you've only been taking care of yourself, you've only been doing for yourself, it's like things are going to flip to where now you're going to be taking responsibility for other people, okay, for a household. So you're going to be cooking, might have to be cleaning, okay, you might have to do some interior decoration. So you just got to think about ways in which you're going to be setting up and preparing your house, because I just feel like you're going to have a really nice and comfortable home, and just a nice and comfortable home life with this individual as well. So if you've been thinking about yourself, now you got to open up to start thinking about a family. So I don't want to say like domesticate in a bad way, but I'm just saying, like, if you've been all about you, now you got to switch your thinking to be all about the community, all about the collective, all about your family. So now you got to switch your thinking. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But the amazing thing is that you will have the opportunity to run your household however ways in which you want to run your household, which is nice. You can do your own thing. So let's see what else we can get from the romance angels. See what we can get from here. So on the bottom of the deck, we have wedding. This situation involves marriage, but of course that already came up. And then we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, which is nice. And last but not least, we have here, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So I love this for y'all. Oh my God. Good luck. Good luck moving forward. I already told y'all what the potential challenges could be. So just be mindful of those things and continue to keep moving forward. I just feel like you're going to be so like in awe and shocked and surprised like of just where y'all connection could go. So if you want to take it all the way to marriage, it's here for you if that's what you want to do. So I definitely hope that you all love this reading. I hope you resonated with it. Definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. All right, my pile 3 people. If you chose the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck with the Amethyst Crystal, then I am going to go ahead and get into your reading for today. But of course, I would like to say welcome to all of the new viewers. And if you are a lovely returning subscriber, I would like to give you a special welcome back and just continue to thank you for just everything that you do. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy. I know that there are many tarot readers on this platform and just in life in general. So I don't take your time and energy for granted. So thank y'all so much. I look forward to continuing to show up, continuing to post these readings, and just doing my best to really support y'all. So that's my intention or my intentions rather. And I'm just gonna keep going. So with that being said, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today because I promise that you will love it here. And also make sure y'all check out the links in the description box as well. Okay, click around, get nosy. There's so many links there, but there's also so many ways in which you can support this channel so I can continue to keep focusing on creating more content for you all. And yeah, but I feel like the best way that you can actually support this channel is by subscribing because it's free to you. You really don't have to pay. And also it just has so many positive implications for this channel. It helps to push my channel into the algorithm so that, you know, more people can actually view these readings and we can continue to keep growing our community here. So I would definitely say if you have not subscribed, just go ahead and click that button. It definitely is a very big help. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it, y'all. The question that we're asking Spirit today is, what would it be like to date your crush or new love interest? As I was telling the other piles, like I had to put new love interest there as well because maybe some of y'all feel like y'all grown and sexy and you like, I don't have crushes, I have love interests. Okay, so if that's you, I made sure to include that here. But if you just kind of like, whatever, crush is a crush, like, okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get started. First, I want to look at the potential. First, I want to look at the potential chemistry between the both of you. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We also have the Ace of Wands. Oh, okay. So we have a lot of new beginnings, which is really nice. And even when I see the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, it just makes me feel like your relationship is just going to continue to keep getting better and better. So it just seems like the chemistry is always going to be constantly evolving between you and the person on your mind. It also seems like there's going to be a lot of reciprocation or giving and receiving of love as well. So this is really nice. The both of you are definitely going to have a very strong like sexual attraction to each other. Like the person on your mind, I feel like they're very sexually attracted to you, and also vice versa, which is nice because I feel like in order for a relationship to just even begin, I feel like, attraction is a very big part of it. So regardless of how you look like and how this person looks like, all that matters is that you are attracted to each other. So that's nice as well. I feel like there's always going to be something new going on between the both of you, like whether it be the exchanging of just new thoughts and new ideas, creativity, inspiration, or even the exchanging of gifts and resources and also opportunities and just blessings in general. So, yeah, I just feel like your relationship is going to constantly be evolving, like the chemistry between the both of you. There's always going to be something going on. And then, even on the bottom of the deck here with the Ace of Swords, like this is nice. It just seems like a lot of breakthroughs within the connection. So it just seems like there's always something new to learn, or there's something new to experience, or there's something new going on. I'm just picking up for some reason, like I was just picking up a lot of like Gemini energy. And you know how like if you're a Gemini, it's like you need consistent stimulation. Like you need newness. Like things just can't be monotonous. Things just cannot be the same. Like there has to be something new going on, something new and something exciting. So I just feel like that's how it's going to be between the both of you. So yeah, just very fresh, just a lot going on, which is really nice. So if you're that type of person where you just like to be stimulated, then hey, okay, I think that you're gonna have a lot of fun in this connection with this person. And I definitely love the fact that there's a proper balance of give and take between the both of you. And I feel like that is something that's needed for a healthy relationship, where it's not just about one person benefiting off of the other, but it's like the both of you are able to benefit off of each other. Like, I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I just love the fact that it's like the chemistry between the both of you. And I feel like, of course, that's like the beginning stages of a relationship, is like establishing that chemistry and like, and then we move more so into compatibility after. But I just feel like the relationship between the both of you is going to start out on a really good foot, because it seems as though the both of you are going to be respecting each other and just making time for each other, and also just being in a place to where you can actually reciprocate. So I just feel like there's a lot of generosity here, whether it's with your time or even generosity when it comes to your energy. So it's like the both of you are going to be investing within the connection with each other. But yeah, like I keep going back to that Ace of Wands, because it's like it's giving very strong physical attraction between the both of you, which is really nice. And it seems like it's only going to continue to keep developing and evolving. I feel like there's going to be so much excitement between the both of you. And then even back to the Ace of Pentacles, it's just letting me know that it's not just about the passionate aspect of it, but it's also about building something that is stable, and also something that is definitely long lasting, and also something that is very secure. So it seems like you and this person, even though it's going to be light, just a light two of cups type of thing going on, is like, it seems as though you all will develop that and make it something that is going to, like I said, potentially last, as opposed to just kind of jumping in some type of relationship with this person and now you're experiencing the tower moment because you didn't take your time to develop and build a strong foundation. And yeah, with the Ace of Swords, just taking it back there as well, it's like the both of you being able to communicate with each other, so there's going to be a lot of like strong communication going on, and also a lot of mental stimulation as well. So yeah, just a lot of thoughts and ideas that are being, passed around and whatnot. I just heard the word also like bounced around. Just a lot of thoughts and ideas bouncing back and forth. So I like it. It seems like it's going to be a very exciting connection. It seems like you all are just, I'm just picking up just like the the like just those cards that that signify like fast progression, like the Eight of Wands, or even picking up like the knights, like the Knight of Wands, or even the Knight of Swords. So but I like the fact that it seems like it's not just going to be kind of like a hot and cold type of relationship, or it's not just going to be kind of fleeting. It seems like you'll have a lot to build upon. So that's really nice. Let's see what else is going on. So the next question that I wanted to ask was, give me one second. The next question that I wanted to ask was, okay, so how was your relationship progress? So we have the World. Okay, so your relationship going to the next level. I really like that. I really like that. And I feel like you and this person are going to be very ambitious. So whatever it is that you want, or whatever it is that you see for yourself, or whatever it is that they want or what they see for themselves, it's like you have the potential to take the relationship there. I also feel like you and this person, if you decide to stay with this person, y'all would be growing and evolving and developing as people together, which is really nice. So there's a potential here for, you know, you to continue developing into your higher self, and for this person to end up doing the same thing as well. Even here with the Judgment, like whenever I see Judgment, it makes me think about awakening, or it makes me think about just getting more in touch, like I was just saying, like with your higher self, just waking up. So I like this. I really do like this. It seems like the song that I picked up in my head was I Never Knew There Was a Love Like This Before. So it's really nice. It seems like this connection is going to do something for the both of you together, but also individually as people as well. So I think that you're going to be learning a lot much more about yourself. And I'm not really mad at that, because I feel like oftentimes when you try to do life alone, there's only like so many lessons that you can learn. But if you think back to your past, you'll understand that many of the lessons that you have learned have had to do with other people, have had to do with relationships. So I like the fact that it seems like you'll be learning a lot of positive lessons, or I guess I want to say lessons, but more so from positive reinforcement, like as opposed to negative. And I know positive and negative reinforcement have definitely been coming up a lot in readings, which is, I mean, I like it. I like those concepts because it really teaches us like how we learn things, you know, and if we're able to look back at that lesson and understand that, like, okay, I might have learned a tough life lesson, but at least I learned it in the most calming way as possible, okay? Because it really sucks to have to learn life lessons, but now your whole life is traumatic and everything is just like tower moment, like everything is just ended in chaos and conflict. So it's nice to be able to learn lessons without your life going to hell. You know, that's all I'm trying to say. That's literally all I'm trying to say. So yeah. But even here we have the Ten of Wands. So it seems as though there's going to be a lot of responsibility that is taken on. What I would definitely say is just ensure that you are pumping the brakes and taking your time to communicate as you move forward, because there could be a lot that has to get to come together. I feel like you and this person may not have exactly what you want out of life right now. So continue to keep focusing on your lives individually, but at the same time, lean into ways in which you can, of course, support each other, but just don't try too much to overload yourself and to stress yourself out with trying to make the connection work. I feel like just allow things to happen naturally and allow things to happen in a like smoothly, like easily. Don't try to force things, because there's a lot of excitement here. Okay, there's like the newness of this new connection, and just of all the different possibilities and the adventures and the things that you could particularly do. It's a lot here. So you want to make sure that you are taking your time and not trying to overload yourself or stress yourself out with responsibilities. Like, keep it fun, keep it light. And if you're moving on to the next level, as we can see here, it's like, don't stress yourself out. Like, don't overburden yourself. Don't overanalyze. Don't overthink. Like, just don't do it. Like, relax. Because oftentimes with the Ten of Wands, it's like you're literally almost there at the finish line. You're almost there at the achievement of the goal. You're almost there to experience the success. Like, you're literally almost there. So don't do too much. That's all I'm trying to tell you to do. Don't do too much. Relax. Relax. But because there's a lot of excitement and enthusiasm here, even here with the Fool. Like, the Fool is a very optimistic card. You're stepping into the unknown, and you're stepping into a sense of uncertainty. So in order to keep it like fun and optimistic, it's like you don't want to take on too much too soon. That's all I'm saying. But there is definitely a lot of excitement here, and I'm excited for you, because it seems like this is going to be a very fun relationship. It seems like it's going to be a very enriching relationship. And it seems like you've met someone that, you click with. So I get it, but don't take on too much too soon. It can be very burdensome to feel like you have to get everything together today, to feel like you have to build this foundation and everything today. But you know the saying where they say Rome literally was not built in a day. So just take your time. Take your time. Really. So let's go ahead and move on. All right, so even here with the Seven of Wands, like, it seems as though you're going to have to protect this relationship. Okay, you're gonna have to protect this relationship, whether it's other people that's trying to get at you, okay, other people trying to get at you, or even, well, like, talk to you, or even if it's other people that have things to say about the relationship between the both of you. It seems as though this is going to be one of those worthy connections that you're going to have to essentially mind your business. Like, mind your business. Mind your business so that other folks mind their business as well. So yeah, it's one of those relationships. You're going to have to be able to put your foot down. You're going to have to potentially deal with, people talking about you. So the best thing for you to do is just mind your own business. And I think that will kind of help things as well, as far as like maybe keeping things private. But it's going to be very difficult too, because I just feel as though your connection, your relationship is going to work so well that, it may be a little difficult. But I definitely feel like, what's best for you. But I will say that try your best to keep other people out of your relationship. Just really try your best to do that. But yeah, even splitting the deck here with the King of Cups, there's going to be a lot of love here, a lot of compassion. I feel like your relationship is going to be very calming, very relaxing, also very romantic as well. So, it's going to be a lot of romance that's going on between the both of you. So, you want to protect that. And if you are a woman, or if you are interested in men, it's like you want to have a good man. So you need to, you know what I'm saying? Let people know, don't mess with your man. Okay? Don't mess with my man. Okay? Shout out if you know that song. Shout if you know that song. That's Nivea and Jagged Edge. But yes, I'm kind of picking that up as well. So you might have to have your head on swivel because you have your partner that actually loves you. But if it's the other way around, and you're the male that's watching this, then, you know, you're just going to have to be very protective with your energies. Like, try your best not to not to flirt with others, okay? Just let them watch and look, but you don't necessarily have to feed that energy. Just focus on your partner. That's what I'm picking up here as well. So, yes, I feel like the both of you are just going to have to make decisions that positively benefit the connection, as opposed to potentially being impulsive and making the wrong decisions or making mistakes. So, you know, just pump the brakes and take it a step at a time. There's just going to be decisions about, you know, where to take the relationship. I feel like you're going to decide to just continue to keep evolving in the connection with this person, and them deciding to do the same thing as well. But I just keep being drawn back here to this Ten of Wands. So just take it easy and don't be afraid to share responsibilities. Like, don't be afraid to do that. But there's clear communication that you will be having with this person. So you just have to be okay with expressing yourself in a very mature way. I mean, we still have the King of Cups energy here as well, even if it wasn't for a person, but typically, you know, it does represent a person. But even with the energy within itself, it's a very emotional, intelligent type of energy as well. Someone who is able to express their emotions in a way that isn't too chaotic, but in a way that is very calm. It could even be a bit like meditative as well. So yeah, you just have to keep in mind that, like, okay, if the love is here, then I'm going to treat this relationship like the love is here, and not like, oh, I'm going to treat the relationship as if I'm going to fight you because I don't have a need that's being met and you're not doing nothing about it. It's like you got to give the other person a chance to do something about it. So don't feel like you have to hoard all of the responsibilities. Like, this is a type of relationship where you can share. Okay, you should be able to share with this person. So let's see what the challenges or the obstacles might be. Okay, because as great as this sounds, you know, there's always going to be some type of challenge or obstacle that you're going to have to get through, but it's going to continue to keep enriching the connection. So we have the Princess of Wands. Okay. We have the Nine of Cups. And we also have the Emperor. Okay, I get it. There's a lot of excitement here. Okay, so you're going to have to work together to further legitimize things, to create some type of structure, or to create some type of order, to create some type of sense of discipline. So there's a lot that could potentially go on here. I feel like you and this person on your mind could still be like very young. Some of you all watching could be in your teens. Okay, you're watching for someone that is also in their teens as well. It's just a very youthful energy that's going on here. Or if you're still an older person, it's like you could just be young at heart. Okay, you could be young at heart. So there could be a lot that's going on with you still, where you are trying to explore the world and explore different relationships. So it's like, if you're going to choose each other, then you want to know that this is the best choice to make. You don't want to be immature about this. So if you know that you're still out here in these streets and you're still trying to do your thing, or, you know, vice versa for that individual as well, then it may not be best to come together with this person, because you're going to have to be prepared to take things a lot much more serious and to establish some sense of order. So if you know that you might not be there yet, you're not ready to have a serious commitment with this person. I have not seen marriage here, but it's like, if you're not ready to have something serious with this individual, then just leave them alone. Okay, so but I think that's something that you all can figure out in the communication between the both of you. So within those conversations, as you're interacting with this person. So that's basically all I'm trying to say. It's like, if you know you're not ready, then let it go. Let it go. That's all I would say. If you know you're not ready, it's a lot of physical and sexual attraction here between the both of you. So you might have to temper yourself and temper those impulses and just be like, all right, I got to approach this as like a mature adult. Another challenge that's here as well could also be within your own personal life direction. So I feel like the both of you want to do different things within this life, or you may have different ideas of what a good life means to you. You might have different ideas. So you're going to have to come to a healthy compromise of what is going on. If this is someone that you're going to attach yourself to, if they're going to attach themselves to you, like, we need to be able to have these open conversations about how we want our life to be so that we can establish the compatibility there. So it just seems as though you're still in a very explorative place in your life right now. You're still trying to explore what you want out of life, and it's okay. You're trying new things. You're figuring out what's best for you. You're figuring out what you want in life. So you have to be able to come to an agreement, or at least as best as you can, as best as you can, to figure out like, okay, we both know what we want individually, or we're still figuring it out. How can we actually combine these things to where we have some type of common goals, or even some type of common interest as well, so that it makes sense. So there's a lot of fun and exciting things going on here. Something else that is going to have to happen is you're going to have that conversation about what are we? Okay? So you're going to have some type of conversation that establishes the commitment, because it's not as straightforward as I would say maybe the other two piles. It's not as straightforward where it's like, okay, both of y'all are at a mature place. I'm not calling you immature. I'm just saying, like, you're going to have to do a bit much more work to establish the commitment between the both of you, and just even split in a deck like what you see for the long-term future. So in order for the both of you to actually be able to move forward, you need to have these important conversations, and also be willing to accept that if you both don't want the same things, that it's okay for you to go your separate ways. As long as there's a clear communication about it, you can split as amicable adults. So, or even if you're young and you know you're not ready to take this there, then you still should be able to speak up, because you're developing your character. Okay, so that's important as well. I feel like sometimes people shy away from saying things or doing things because they don't want to mess up the energy, or they don't want to, mess up something. But at the end of the day, it's about you building your character. That's important. So you're just going to have to figure out what you're doing for the long term. Okay, you need to figure out what you're doing for the long term, and how you're going to combine your life together, as opposed to just, of course, there's a lot of excitement here. So you don't want to just stay stuck in la la land. Okay. So you're going to have that conversation with this individual. It's not going to be as just straightforward. You're going to have that what are we conversation. Like, what are we doing? Are we building a commitment together, or are we just spending time together? And if you just want to spend time and this is something that person agrees on, that's okay. Okay, that is completely okay if y'all are just going to be spending time. But it's so much excitement that we're going to have to establish some sense of order. So also, another challenge here as well is the whole idea of relationships, and what type of relationship that you want. Are you someone who has more of a modern view of relationships, or are you someone that has more of a traditional view of relationships? Because I feel like this relationship could potentially lean more into the traditional view, where it is typically the male figure or the masculine figure that is the leader. So if you're someone that is comfortable with the male figure or the masculine figure, okay, because we have feminine and masculine energies. So even within same-sex couples, within that dynamic is typically someone who leans more so into the feminine energies, and someone else who's a bit much more masculine. And it does not matter how you look like. Okay, it literally does not matter how you look like, or how you present yourself, or what type of clothes you wear, or what type of haircut you have. It really does not matter. So it depends. It's like, are you okay with the traditional view of relationships, or do you want something that's a little bit much more modern? But it seems here that there's a I want to say propensity for it to be more so traditional. So that's something that you also have to be able to speak to this person about. But regardless, it's like the male figure, the masculine figure, they're very much going to be, well, very much so going to be just so dynamic to where you might just be okay with that person leading because they're not leading in a ruthless way. Like this person is leading through love. Okay, they're leading through love. They're leading through actual compassion where you can actually feel emotionally safe and also physically safe with this individual as well. So they are the protector and they are the provider. And if you are the male or the masculine figure watching, then okay, that's you. That's you essentially. So it's like the person that you're seeking out, they just have to be comfortable with you being able to lead. That's all I'm saying. So it's a lot here. There are some challenges, but I feel like there's nothing that cannot be worked out, especially with the proper communication here. Or you might decide that you want to do a traditional relationship, but in your own particular creative way. There's a lot of creativity here as well. And it's just all about figuring out what your own particular vision is. But even with the Ace of Wands, that talks a lot about having like a new vision or like new sights. Okay, so, it could just be that this individual is completely fine with this. Maybe it was something they didn't really think about or something you didn't really think about, but you're willing to compromise and you're willing to work together, especially if you deem that that is the right person for you and they deem that you are the right person for them. So oftentimes it's like that with people where it's like, they are willing to compromise and reciprocate, but they want to do it for the right person. So that's kind of what I'm picking up here as well. So it's just a lot of communication that y'all are going to have because I don't see it just on a trajectory like, okay, y'all meet, it's a potential that y'all could have a serious connection and get married. I just feel like it can kind of go wherever you want it to go. But what I would say is just make it make sense for the both of you. There's things that y'all want to individually do as people. You have your own particular pursuit of happiness or what you see for yourself, what brings you personal satisfaction. So we need to figure out how we can combine those two different ideas together and how we can make it work. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the energy oracle. Let's see what I can get y'all from here. All right, so we have door to romance. Okay, this is nice. This is definitely nice. I mean, it seems like this is a good opportunity for you to have some love in your life, okay? Have some love in your life. Experience love in your life, like from another person. Self-love is always here for you, so you never have to go without love. But it's also nice to just feel the feelings of being in love with another person that is also in love with you. So it's nice. Y'all got a nice little thing going on here. That's what I can say. However, as we can see here, there is a heart in a cage. So, there's still work that needs to be done. I don't see you like just aimlessly falling in love with this person. I think that there still is going to be some moments where you may experience that you're not ready to be 100% open with them or even just ready to be 100% like vulnerable with them, which is okay. I just feel like take things in steps. And I also heard like, oh, learn your lessons, or this is a learning lesson. So this is a new opportunity for you to really just kind of see how things go, especially if you've been a bit like apprehensive when it comes to this person, or even apprehensive to get into relationships. Maybe you've never really truly been in love before, so this is a new experience for you. So hey, I mean, it's gonna be issues with vulnerability, I feel like, at any single point in your life. So you just gotta kind of take things step by step. There's not really much that I can say here. Just be open to the new experiences, and of course, just take it from there. just take it from there. But of course, always remember to keep loving yourself and, you know, giving yourself the best love, because at that point, you're going to have more of a higher standard and expectation for if a new person comes into your life, because you know how to love yourself. So this is a new experience, you know, and I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's going to be very tender as well. It's going to be very tender. I just heard that song, Tender Love. Tender Love. I think that song is by like Force MDs. It's an older song, Tender Love. So you could search and look up that song if that's what you want. But it's very sweet. It's very sweet. So we have here mirroring, which, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. And when I look at mirroring, I don't look at it as it being something that is positive or negative. I just look at what exactly is being mirrored. Like if it's negativity that's being mirrored, then okay, that's a problem. But if it's like good habits or good behaviors or good actions that are being mirrored, then I don't see anything wrong with that. So I'm just picking up that, you know, you and this person also could be at the same place in life right now at this point in time, just at the same place, or it's just taking me back to like the both of you coming of age or growing up or evolving together. So I love it. I just feel like also taking it back here to the daughter romance card, like I said, if you continue to keep growing that self-love within you, it's like that is what you can expect to receive from others. So as you continue to love yourself, then I feel like you will experience just an influx of love coming from this other individual, and then vice versa. So I love it. It's just like letting you know that all of the love that you have for yourself is actually being mirrored and in some ways like projected into your outside reality. So that's nice. Oh, we have irreplaceable. That card came up here as well. So that's nice. Like it seems as though you definitely may not meet another person like this, and they may not never meet another person like you as well. Even if you decide to part ways, it seems as though this will be definitely one of those memorable relationships. I just feel like because it's so much like excitement here and just so much enthusiasm and so much optimism. So you may not experience that again with another person. Like, not saying that you won't be happy with another person, but I don't think that the relationship is gonna start is such a bang. Like this just seems like it's like a bang, you know. Or it's like kind of like being in a dark room and then someone just flips the lights on and the lights are so bright and it's like, whoa, like, you know. So I just feel like it's going to be one of those experiences, and you may not experience that again with another person. Not to say you won't love another person, but I feel like this will be definitely one of the most exciting and fun and adventurous relationships that you have ever been in. But okay, let's go ahead and move on to the romance angels. I think that's what this deck is, the romance angels. And let's see what we have. Okay, we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, which is nice. Let's see what else we have. We have here healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, which is nice. It seems like I didn't see too much as far as like with healing your own personal family issues, but I just feel like some of those issues could potentially be with like vulnerability, and then also with commitments, like for you understanding that, okay, it may be safe for me to love And also putting yourself out there to try something new, especially if you came from a family that in which there was like an intense amount of like control, and you just felt like you couldn't do certain things or you couldn't experience certain things, like someone else was dictating when you could do this or when you could do that, when you could experience this or experience that. And it's like, this is your own life. So you have to be in control of your own life or develop a sense of self-control when it comes down to your own personal life direction. And I like that. I like that message because it's about you understanding that you all have free will and even the power of choice. So it's really up to you to choose what you want to do. I just feel like now it's all about, of course, communicating that as a mature adult or even as a mature person that is coming of age. Now you have to actually communicate what it is that you want. I split the deck here, and I also see release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So if any of y'all are still caught up with an individual from the past, it may be time for you all to release that person and let it go, because there's a lot of new energy here as well anyway. So it's really no sense of holding on to something from the past. Even here with the Seven of Wands, like I said, it may be people that's still trying to get at you. Okay, now you got to protect and defend your relationship. So your ex might not be too happy about that, or people that you have previously had some type of connection to may not necessarily be happy about that, but you got to let them go. And then I split the deck here again, and I see express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yeah, so you might be a little unsure if this person is feeling you or not, but there's so many opportunities here for new love. Even when I think about it, because you have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and even door to romance, you could look at that as being the Ace of Cups. So I'm just saying, you have a lot of opportunity to start something new. So there's really no reason for you to go back to your past or do the things that you have done before. So express your love. Okay, express your love. Yeah, express your love. Okay, so yeah, just express your love, because I feel like you'll be surprised to know that like this person feels the same way as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. I feel like this pile has definitely ran over its time, but it's okay. Definitely make sure that you all like, comment, subscribe. I hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that you love this reading and it pertains to your own particular situation. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this where it is. Be blessed, fam, and I will see y'all in the next one.